Hello and welcome back to another DHGate Retro Remake review. Today we have the Liverpool third shirt with Mo Salah on the back. The shirt comes in a Nike bag with a Premier League sticker there. On the flip side we have our health warnings, which is the same as the majority of these shirts. Now, before we get into opening the bag and have a look at the shirt, please ensure that you subscribe to this channel, as I do these reviews on a weekly basis. Please also leave any comments and let me know if you have purchased any of these DHGate shirts and what you think of them. And if you would like to know who the seller is, again, please leave a comment and I'll respond back and let you know exactly who the seller is. Then let's get this bag open and have a look at the shirt. So starting at the top of the collar and moving down. Good stitching. And we have a tag, which is just a standard tag on this one. Moving over, looking at the stitching around the arm. It's fantastic. And we do have the Premier League badge on the sleeve. Now there is a crease there, but that's just from where it's been in the bag. On the other sleeve, we have an Expedia sleeve sponsor, which has been heat pressed on. Again, the crease is from where it's been in the bag. The Nike tick, and it's got a slight wonk at the end there. It's a shame, although it might be just the way the material is hanging actually. And then we have the Liverpool badge. The C looks slightly off. That's been stitched on, same as the Nike. Then we have the main sponsor, which is heat pressed on really nicely. I do like this checkered look of this shirt. And jumping down, we have the banding, which is the same on most Nike shirts. And then we have the engineered Nike emblem, which has been pressed on. I don't want to like this shirt, but I do. But I think it's because of that checkeredness. I really do. As we continue with the checkered, it's been put on really well. Nicely stitched in. And we have the 96, which is on the back of all Liverpool shirts, and that doesn't look too bad. I've seen worse. I've seen better as well. And then we have the name of M Salah, so Mo Salah, which has been pressed on nicely. There's a few creases, but that's just where it's been in the bag. Jumping down to number 11, it's got like a vinyl-y feel to it. And again, the creases are from where it's just been in the bag. Bottom of the hem, all looking good. I'm just drawn to this checkered. I think the colours really work well. So you've got the yellow and the red of the checkered, you've got the red Expedia, and then the red of the Salah. It just goes really well with the yellow. Okay, looking at the inside, I'm pleasantly surprised by that stitching, because this is straight away where a DHGate shirt usually lets us down, but that's really good. The Liverpool badge got quite a bit of loose stitching at the bottom, but I would just get a pair of scissors on that. And there's the Nike. A lot of excess material. That Nike tick is definitely on the wonk, I'm sure. Looking at the sponsor, you see there's no creases in there at all, so that's been put on well. Under the sleeve, a little bit of excess stitching, sorry, but that's really strong. The same goes on this side, really good, really strong, put together. We have our washing instructions. So remember, with these DHGate shirts, hand wash only. We have our Nike emblem there, which has been heat pressed on. A good hemline on this shirt. Flipping it over, again really, that's a good collar line. Can hardly see any messing up of the stitching. Move down and we have our Nike dry fit. This is a size XL, but please remember with DHGate shirts that this is actually going to be more like a large. So if you are interested in one, make sure you do size up. There's our Premier League badge. Just a crease from where it's been folded in the bag. And that's just a bit of excess thread that we can get rid of. And then the other sleeve sponsor, absolutely fine. Looking at the name, we can see it clearly through, but there's no creases or anything in where it's been pressed on, so that's been pushed on really nicely. And same goes for number 11, it's been pressed on really well. Just looking at the bottom again, on the hem of the shirt, it's really good. And the material's quite lightweight on this one. You can't see my hand through it, but it is quite a lightweight shirt, which is really nice actually. As I said earlier, this is definitely one of those shirts that I don't want to like, but I do. And I'm just so drawn to that checkered pattern. The shirt cost me £13.50, and I think it took about 15 days to arrive, which to be fair is a really good time for these shirts to get to the UK. If you want to know who the seller is, then please leave a comment below and I'll respond back and tell you exactly who the seller was. Also, please leave any comments of any DHGate shirts that you've purchased. I love reading what ones you've purchased, and if you tell me where you've got them from, I will look to buy some from there as well, so I can carry out some reviews from some different sellers. Please also make sure that you subscribe to my channel, as I do these reviews on a weekly basis. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one.